with another video clip of Custom Body Fitness, another case study. We have Kara with us today, and she has seen amazing results. She has been with us for months, and she's gonna tell us the story and the tips so you know what to do, how to start, and start losing weight. What are the things that our clients are doing so you can start doing it so you can get the same amazing results. Welcome, Kara.
Thank you.
It's great to see you here.
It's great to be here.
I'm excited about telling people your results and the things that you have done.
Thanks. I'm excited too.
So tell me about how everything started. Tell me about the beginning.
So back in the fall, I kind of was going through some life changes, transitions. I have two daughters, and the youngest went off to college across the country, and it's hard when you're really close to your kids and you spend a lot of time with them, and then they're gone and you don't get to see them except for holidays. And so I was dealing with that, and unfortunately about the same time my marriage was coming to an end. And so those two huge things in my life really made me take stock of what I wanted for me, and realizing that I hadn't really been focusing on myself for probably several years, really. And I kind of took stock of what was going on in my life and decided that you're not in control of a lot of things, but you are, for the most part, in control of your body. Of course, there are factors like illness and, conditions or disease that you have to work with, but other than that, it's pretty much all you. You get to make the decisions about it. And so I decided to make an important decision for myself and step up my exercise, because I've always been an exerciser, but I've been more committed at times than others, but I think I'd really kind of fallen off motivationally, and I wasn't getting any kind of results. I was just sort of treading water. And so I decided that I needed some kind of a group or a more one-on-one situation to try to get some, to feel stronger and get fitter and feel healthier and more confident in myself. And so I literally just went online, and I don't even remember what I Googled, but something about, fitness center, Glenwood Springs, and Custom Body Fitness came up, and I read all the information on the website and the testimonials, and I thought, this sounds like the kind of thing that I would really like. And so, I called you, and I came in, I, tried a couple of sessions before making the decision, but I loved it from the very first day. And I've been loving it ever since. I look forward to it. My best days are the days that I have to work out at CBF to look forward to, honestly.
Thank you for those words. And something that stand out about what you're saying, and I think a lot of people will relate to this, and I've been through, not to the same difficulty that you have been, but I can relate to you. Like, thank you for disclosing about your marriage and your daughter. I mean, that's difficult. And like I said, I can relate with that, and I bet a lot of people can relate. And sometimes I think, that pain makes us do something different. Like, you notice that you needed to take care of yourself and things like that. So that's very powerful, right? And I think sometimes we don't have to get there, but sometimes we do to understand that, right?
Yeah.
So thank you. So now that's the motivation that you have for you to do something for yourself. So now that you ignite your motivation and you find the right place for you to exercise and lose weight, tell me about the changes you have done in your eating, or if you've done any changes, or if you were eating before. Tell us a little bit about that, how you were eating before, or if you did any changes, what changes you did.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was generally a healthy eater. I like eating healthy and feeling good about the food that I'm, putting in my body. But I think I was probably about maybe 70-30 as far as eating clean, eating really healthy food 70% of the time, which is okay and is better than a lot of, probably like decades ago when I ate really crappy. But when I made the commitment to working out at Custom Body Fitness and I set goals with you and with Eric about, reducing my body fat and gaining muscle, I committed to eating cleaner. And I feel like I'm probably at about 90% right now where I'm eating clean, whole foods, healthy foods, and I still like to go out with friends to happy hour or a restaurant and have a meal out and not, I don't restrict myself in those situations. I just enjoy myself. But then the rest of the time, I'm actually finding it pretty easy to eat clean because I feel good and I like the results that I've gotten. So
that's so important, right? That you don't have to be so picky and obsessed about eating like
everything,
every time. It's good to go out there and still eat the things that you like to eat, of course in the healthy area, but you still enjoy yourself. You don't have to be precise to every single thing and every single decision. That's very smart. But tell me a little bit about the changes, the small changes you've done. What's healthier? What you used to do? What's the 70% and now what makes it 90%?
Right. So, I think just the concept of eating clean, right, is eating whole foods, not packaged foods, processed foods. I wasn't a fast food eater before, so I'm still not doing that, but that's a huge thing that, that is a change that anyone can make, that because it's not clean eating, it's a lot of chemicals and fried foods and, and then I think that eating more fruits and vegetables, a little bit less carbs. I still eat carbs. It's not like I'm staying away from that, but when I have the urge, let's say in the afternoon, for a bag of chips from down at the cafeteria at the hospital where I work, instead I've already brought a couple different kinds of fruit or raw vegetables or nuts, almonds or pistachios, and I eat that instead. And so it's just little changes like that I've really seen a difference.
They really help.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for that feedback. It's very simple, those little things, right? You don't have to, like you were mentioning, you still go and eat things. You don't have to be restricted on that, but you have to be disciplined in the everyday decisions you're making. So instead of eating those chips, bring in your food, your healthy food that you can substitute with, right? Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about your exercise. Let's talk about the things that you're doing. Like this, before you said that you used to exercise and you were paddling water. You're still to a certain level healthy, but you wanted to see more results. What are the things now that improve that in the exercise to give you that extra results?
Right. So, before I was going to the gym, just, a regular gym, not a group setting or anything, just by myself. And I would tell myself at the beginning of the week, okay, you're going to go 3 times this week. And I would even plan out my workouts and things like that. And a couple of things. One is that I wouldn't always go. I'd get to the end of the day and I would be tired and, maybe sad or just not in a good mood. And I would just go home because it's pretty easy because there was nobody waiting for me there. There was no one. I wasn't working out with anyone. So there was that for sure. The other thing was I don't feel like I was able to really push myself on increasing weight or increasing reps. The whole concept of periodization, I wasn't being effective doing that at all on my own. There have been times in my life when I was. In my past, I was a personal trainer for a while, and I was able to reach those goals, but for whatever reason, recently I just hadn't been. And so I really think the difference is, that I have an appointment. I have it on my schedule, and I'm coming to meet the group here at CBF, and even just the small thing of signing up on the Google Calendar that's really helpful, actually. I think just mentally, you're going no matter what. Plus, it's just more fun than working out on my own. So I look forward to it more than my plain old workouts.
Tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I think I'm coming with a couple conclusions here. I think it was difficult because you were going through all those difficulties in your life, and for you being right there with nobody waiting for you, like you said, not scheduling, not the motivation, not people waiting for you, the group, etc. Everything add up, and you decide like, forget about this. I'm just gonna walk away. But now that you have all these together, and you say, I'm gonna improve my life, and all these get together, and it's gonna improve in your life, and that's when you. Help you to be motivated.
Yeah, for sure. And I also think that the workouts here are so well planned and balanced. It's a full body workout every time, but it's different, different exercises every week. I love that. I also love that you keep track of the weight that you're lifting, and when you're ready for more, I mean, most of the time I recognize when I'm ready for more, but if not, your coach is there saying, hey, I think you can do more on that, and you just try it, and that's great. So I think that's a big part of why I'm seeing results now, that I wasn't seeing before.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, a couple more questions.
Okay.
Tell me about your mindset. So important. I ask this question to everybody because I think everything is your mindset. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter what a great program you are in, doesn't matter what a great trainer or anything. If your mindset is not there, you're not going to be able to do it. You, like me, like anybody else, we go through pain when we're exercising. And I think it's how we see pain. It's not the pain itself, it's how we see it. What do you tell yourself when you don't feel like doing it, when it's difficult, when you say like, today I don't feel like it, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, this hurt, I don't have the energy, I'm in my period, anything on that.
Right.
What do you tell yourself to be here and push?
Right. It's interesting, the pain of workouts, the difficulty, the aching muscles, all that it's not a big detriment to me. I actually like that feeling. I like being sore afterwards. I like, don't get me wrong, it's hard, especially on a Wednesday when you've worked really hard on Monday already, and you come in and you think, I don't know if I can do this. I've told Eric that, I'm so sore. The workout was so good on Monday and I worked so hard. I'm still really sore, and now I need to do this harder workout, more reps on Wednesday. I don't know if I can do it. And he'll just be encouraging and positive, and guess what? Every time I can do it. And you just, I just think that when I made this decision to really change my body, transform my body back to what I want it to be, I mentally was ready. And I'm mentally all in on this. And I don't like to waste a workout too. When I'm here, I'm not going to waste my time doing it
That's a good point.
Halfway.
That's a great point.
I am here to work hard, and I feel like I put 100% of my effort into every workout. And I think that, like, for advice for people, if you're going to spend your time, I mean, we all have very little free time, right, in this world. And if you're going to spend an hour or 45 minutes, whatever it is, on a workout, why waste it? You might as well put everything into it and get the most out of it that you can.
What a great advice, Kara. Honestly, I mean, that's very powerful, and that's super powerful. Yeah, completely. I agree with you, Kara. Thank you so much for this great interview. I'm getting a lot out of this. I mean, even myself, I'm getting excited. I want to go work out. The last thing. What would you recommend to somebody who's starting to losing weight and turning their body, or is already in the journey but is having trouble and doesn't know what to do? What would be your best advice?
I think that because most people in most people's lives, I think we do very little for ourselves, whether you're a parent or maybe you're a child, your parents are older and you're taking care of them, or whatever it is, you're exhausted by your work. Everybody has those things in their lives, but this is the thing that you're doing for yourself. And so not giving up on yourself and being kind to yourself during the process, because it's not going to be overnight. And especially if you're doing it for the very first time, it takes time, and you gotta really, celebrate the little achievements and celebrate the little progress. Take every workout as an achievement, not just, the pounds on the scale or, the muscle percentage. That you have to take each workout and congratulate yourself that I worked really hard today. And I think that keeps you motivated when things are taking longer or harder than you thought they would be.
Like I said, I'm getting a lot out of this interview. I think you're right on it. I mean, that's the reason why you're getting those results. I mean, you're right on it. And I think for you saying that you need your time and you need to be kind to yourself and you need to be patient, and those relapses and everything goes together.
Yeah.
Everything goes together. It's not like a lot of people think like, I want to lose weight, I want to do it in a month.
Right.
Yeah, you can lose weight in a month, but it's not going to be what you're expecting.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's going to be
a
a
long-term
life
goal, and it's a life change. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, you have to commit to that over the long haul. But so you've got the long range view or goal, but you have to celebrate the little achievements as you go.
Perfect. Thank you, Kara. I really appreciate it. Anything else you want to tell the public?
Just that I can't say enough good things about Custom Body Fitness. It was just what I needed, and I can't imagine working out any other way in the future, so I really recommend it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for continue watching us. This is a great interview. I think you should follow every single tip that Kara just said. If you just follow her, you'll get results. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're the best. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.